Hello, beautiful souls. Well, it's been a while since I made a video, and I've had a few messages coming in, so I thought I would share. Sharing is caring. Where do I even start? So, these energies have been really amazing since the full moon for me. I have been cleaning my whole house like crazy. And when I say cleaning, I don't just mean straightening. I mean cleaning the walls, cleaning the floors, cleaning everything. Also had some work done around here, doing some repairs that needed to be done. It's just like this buttoning up of things that need to be done. Oh, my dog smells really bad. I think she went and rolled out in something. But anyway, I gotta go wash the dog in a minute. Oof. And so I've been, mainly getting rid of things. So I'm looking at things and going, why am I attached to this? Why do I have this? Why do I still have this? And so I have this huge pile of stuff to donate, and cleaning up my surfaces, like trying to make more clear space. You know what I mean? I already know that my spaces, my horizontal spaces in my house, how they look is an excellent indication of my frame of mind. And when things start to get really cluttered, that is an outward indication to me that I gotta do some work on the inside. So I've been cleaning, clearing, purging, straightening, and as I'm doing this outside stuff, I've also had a lot of inner stuff come up. It's this idea. I mean, since the full moon, I've had all kinds of self-compassion things I've been working on. Like my part in past relationships, and how some of them, why they didn't work at all. And, I say this, and when I talk about this part of it, let me also say that I am fully trusting in divine orchestration. And so I understand that those things not working that was in my best and highest good. But that doesn't mean that there's not some lesson, some jewel hidden inside of there somewhere for me. And so that's what I have been led on, this journey of going into those things and being like, okay, so what was my part in this? And as I'm looking at divine partnerships and divine and relationships, and right now I'm going to talk about romantic relationships. As I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay. So I was in this place of survival. And so if you think of survival, I was not really in a place of compromise. I was in a place of trying to carve out something for myself. And I see it now. But what's interesting is as I'm doing this, with as much self-love as I can muster, is that I'm seeing how all of these things had to play out now for me to notice that I am ready. And when I say I'm ready, I am ready to compromise. So almost to this place of being able to be the observer enough that I'm not fighting for my own needs all the time, right? I can look at the bigger picture. I also know that I will not just entertain any energy. I just won't play in it. I would rather be alone than to try to make some, romantic relationship work with somebody who isn't an energetic match to me. And what's interesting is that more than that, somebody who is, I'm calling in someone who is interested in doing their own inner work. And who also wants to help me with mine in a caring and loving way. And not like, throw it in your face. Because heaven knows I've had that also. And I already know I don't really react very well to that. And that's my stuff. But I'm like, who really wants to deal with that? I don't. I would rather be by myself. So where I'm at now, at least in this sense, try. And it's not even a matter of trying. I'm not even really looking. My message internally and coming in is that I need to focus on myself. Focus on doing the grid work, the all the other different things that I'm doing for the collective. And focus on me. And it'll come in. It'll just show up. I don't have to be searching. I don't have to be seeking. I don't have to be looking. And in fact, in the searching and seeking and looking, I can get duped. My team was interesting. They're like, yeah, there's a lot of not quite rights out there. And yeah, I mean, I could probably make it work. So it's just been very interesting. I'm ready though. I'm ready to build something with somebody. I got my blocks over here and I'm ready to have somebody else bring their blocks. And let's build something amazing together. I don't want to have to show somebody where their blocks are. I don't want to have to, help somebody find blocks that doesn't have any. I just want to take what we both have and create. It was funny, one of my good friends was like, okay, Sally, if you're serious about this, it's time to get serious. Write like an advertisement and put it out on social media of what you're looking for and see who responds. I'm like, yeah, I'll have to think about that one for a while. But it's interesting, I've been doing these different interview series, and one thing that also popped in is that I should do more of a intensive thing surrounding dating. and the healing and the epiphanies and the why it is that I say that healing and growing in relationship is even faster than alone. To actually show the keys and codes and how this whole thing works. And show the disappointment. Show how the mind chatter can really mess things up. So I'm considering setting a date in the future. It's not now. Where I am going to open up all my dating stuff. Online dating stuff. I will probably, at that same time, record the process of me writing this. God. This advertisement. I don't even. Divine woman seeking divine man. With very, very specific things that I'm calling in. Anyway, that's one of the things that's been coming in. Trying to think what else. So many things. I have a lot of friends that are in really bad relationships and have been for years. So I jumped ship a long time ago. Yeah, I've had one rocky one since then, but I'm on my own. And so I'm seeing all these gals and they're reaching out sort of, but they don't want to make a change. And so I did notice that since this last full moon, there has been a drastic shift in people all of a sudden realizing how they're settling. And it's not even about like settling, because I know that for some reason that word rubs me wrong, but it's about, oh my God, I'm not respected. Oh my God, I'm not being treated with decency, or all of a sudden people are having this realization that they're abused, that they are being isolated, that they don't have any freedom. I mean, all of these things. And this is many people that I've been talking to. Here's the thing. I totally get it. Now, I started that shift in relationship towards my own autonomy. And that's, of course, what I am suggesting to everybody do. Because it is through the process of self-expression, of communication with loving kindness, that we take our own power back. And if we run from relationship, I'm not being respected, I'm out, just avoiding, running, not talking, or trying to make things work, but not really being connected, we are not empowering ourselves. We're not communicating. We're not expressing. We're not being authentic. I know a lot of couples that are living together in relationship, but they're not together. I mean, some live on different floors in their house, some, separate bedrooms. Don't get me wrong. People have all kinds of things that they can do, different ways of being together and everything. But what I'm saying is that these people are deluding themselves into thinking that they are somewhat happily married, but they're not. They're not happy. I mean, they're not happy. And they're looking at me going, I don't know why I'm not happy. And I'm like, well, because you don't have any connection in your most important relationship. Like living separate, doing everything separate. I'm like, why are you together? Well, financially, I'm like, I get that right now. Money is weird right now. I don't know about you guys. It is flying out for me. My rental house project, I don't even know what to say, but today I closed that portal for the financial to the rental house. I was like, nope, no more. We're done. But be thinking what you are exchanging your security for. And that's the sentiment that I keep talking to all my friends about. You know, they're all feeling more secure by being in these relationships, and some of them are very abusive. What are you sacrificing for your own financial security? Because it's not real security, right? You never know what's going to happen. You are walking on eggshells. I have one girlfriend that once her husband gets home, she can't even leave the house. He blocks her car in, and then she's stuck there. And I asked her this question. I said, are you stuck there because of you, or are you stuck there because of him? And that is the kind of enlightenment through asking questions like these that is happening right now after this full moon. People are like, whoa, this has been me? Or like for me, I see my part. I see my part. I know I had this dream about my ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance. Like, we're talking in my 20s, early 20s. I was with this guy for a long time. Love him. But decided not to marry him. And we have unfinished business because I left. I just kind of left him hanging. And yes, we don't always have to give people closure, but it is nice. It is nice to have this idea of closure. But sometimes, you know, this is what I'm realizing, even with these guys that are friends with me, that they want to be more than friends with me, and I'm not doing it. And so it's like, dude, that's not going to happen. And sometimes hearing what we don't want to hear makes us angry. Sometimes, you know, we end up feeling like there's no closure because we're not getting what we want. Those are not the same things. I'll tell you what, manipulation is just blaring at me right now. I can see it, see right through words, see right through action, see right through everything. And I'm just like, I feel like saying, those of you that are real, please stand up. Do you know what I mean? Just be real. We can feel you anyway when you're real. And those that are really tuned in, we feel you when you're not real. And we know. And we probably won't call you out because we know that it's a journey. And you'll get it. You'll get it. All right, I love you guys. I will let you know when I'm coming out with my dating stuff. I don't even know. Heavens. All right, love you guys. Bye.